I made a Lego-style brick man by the soft leather. You may be wondering, how can leather be this hard without any plastic bone inside to hold the shape? The truth is, I treat leather with a homemade hardener. Today, I want to tell you how to make a hardener at home in $2. Whether you are making holsters, knife sheaths, or complex art like this. Why you need to make it yourself? The first is improving the functionality. I used to think that just gluing would be enough to make leather perfectly stand up without deformed. But I was wrong. Look at my first attempt at this head. It's a mess. The edges are still soft. It bends when you touch it, and those gaps that I couldn't fix. But after I started using the hardener, the difference was night and day. The new head is rock solid now. It barely even bends. The second is persuade the texture and the hardness. If you want a resonant glow like you see on the fine instrument and the hardness as a brick, the hardener wouldn't the option. The hardener doesn't just stiffen it, it actually makes the color pop. It gives the grain this incredible clarity and the polished finish that looks like it's glowing from the inside. The third is avoid toxic. For the stuff you bought from the market that you have no idea what's inside them, they could be loaded with borax or something else. You need to savor something natural. By making it yourself, you know exactly what's touching your skin and your leather. It's clean, it's organic, and honestly, it just smells better. So the next is the simple formula. You only need two things. The first is the red leather. I suggest a vegetant cowhide. For example, it doesn't have to be used expensive leather to make the Lego man, but the density has to be right. The thickness is around 2 mm. Remember, the leather must can drink the liquid. The second is the shellac and the alcohol. It's a natural resin that used for hundreds of years. Most people don't realize that the finish on the world-class violin, that's shellac. The next is how I made myself. To be honest, here's no real standard. I put 5 grams in a small jar. You just dissolve it in 95% alcohol. After 30 minutes, the flakes vanish, and that's it. I sat down and did a math one day. A 100-gram bottle at the shop is over $8, and the homemade one is $2, which means you can save 75% of expense. So the next is the application tips. Tips number 1, do 2 coats on each side. For the first coat, I focused on covering large surface. Since alcohol evaporates fast, you don't have to wait long before going in for the second pass. This is merely to catch any spots I might have missed. Tips number 2, natural shellac is amber, which means it makes the leather look deeper. If you want to keep the color no change, search for dewaxed bleached shellac. That's the specific keyword you are looking for. Tips number 3, never use hair dryer. Just leave it overnight to dry naturally. So here's the extra tip. Trying to press the leather flat under the stone slab is useless. Leather had a memory. It will always try to return to its shape. For this Lego man, the perfection comes later from hours of sanding. So hardening is just the first step. There's still more techniques of dealing with deformation and the process of polishing these edges with CMC to get that mirror shine. I'm going to put all of that in another video, and the links are in the comment, so check it out. I'll see you in the next one.